just summarize what Aruba has been doing the last 13 years in 4 words. Stable, secure, smart, and simple. Now the problem is normally I take 45 minutes to explain those 4 words, but I don't have 45 minutes. So stable air represents the wireless infrastructure that we built over time that is scaling large enterprise premises. Secure air represents our clear path management software that allows you to mobilize your workforce and keep the secure access distributed throughout your organization worldwide. Smart air represents our Meridian software that allows you to locate within a meter of all the users in your system so that when you are building a shopping mall, you can build a mobile engagement system with your customers. Or if you're running an airport, you can really control your operation through the system, streamlining security lines and so on. And then simple air represents the airwave management system that lets you visualize what is in a situation like this. How much of your air bandwidth is occupied by voice, video, serious business data versus some Netflix in the background. So for 13 years now, we've been operating as a wireless overlay when Wi-Fi was used to supplement Ethernet. Now with the gigabit Ethernet, Wi-Fi, the standard code 11AC, actually a lot of companies are now trying to use Wi-Fi to replace Ethernet. Now only when you build an all wireless environment, you need tight integration between the wire system and the wireless system for end-to-end QoS, for end-to-end security and end-to-end network management. And so this is time for Aruba and HP, which is very strong in the switching platform, to come together to offer the industry and all of you in the room to deliver a comprehensive platform. Now this is not just me speaking. I recently spoke to a lot of customers and they're all very excited about this.
Yeah. Well, I was at Barcelona at Mobile World Congress 2 weeks ago, and this was the talk of the town. Everyone sees this potential. And one of the things that I did not know when I first got to know Dom was often we think of the enterprise switch market as the biggest part of the networking market. Actually, campus and branch is as big, if not bigger, and growing faster. And it's just remarkable. I mean, there is a sea change going on that everyone in this room could have the opportunity to capture and to go after. You might just talk about what's happening in campus and branch. You did a bit, but what also is true is that most of your sales go through the channel. Yes. So you might just talk a little bit about what's in it for these guys.
Okay. So first of all, I want to pick up, I like this term of old style of IT and new style of IT. So for those of us who have been in the networking industry, the old style of networking goes like this, right? The architect specified what routers and switches that they will use. The operations team sell out the RFP, buy the equipment installed, and then the help desk turn on this client-server computing through desktop and laptop PC, and then you're done. There is no user in the picture because user don't have a say, because as far as I'm not upgrading the laptop and we lock down the OS, you're done, right?
Yeah.
Now the new style of IT is totally different. It starts the other way around. Suddenly there's a user pop up, the user bring their own device, and the help desk need to onboard it and say, oh, wow, too much traffic, and they go to the operations desk, help the operations, I cannot help you because these are not certified devices, and then they go to the architect and say, solve this problem, the architect is studying it. So you see, this environment creates immense opportunity for all of you to work with HP Technical Services together to be able to be the trusted advisor to this environment. And in Aruba, we have this community we famously call the AirHacks community. What we do is you would take all your network trained engineer who is good in router and switches and firewall, and we crank them out to design state-of-the-art wireless product. And then once you have good wireless, you break the security, you break the network management, you break the quality of service. So we help you to give them the skill to put the Humpty Dumpty back together. And imagine how much consultative services you can have in this environment. And by the way, I like the new style of business enabled by the IT, and in this slide, we actually customize it by verticals. We can create a mobile access environment for education, for healthcare, for government, for financial organization. You imagine how much recurring revenue you can have in this situation.
And your partners have done a really good job implementing that strategy. What, 80% of your revenue, 90%?
95%.
95% of this revenue goes through the partners, and we want to make sure that that continues. We think this is a really great opportunity. So let me ask you one other question. There's a unique culture at Aruba. As I said, they call themselves airheads. And when I beamed into their customer meeting and sales meeting, you could see the energy in the room. And so what do the airheads think about this?
So the airheads are excited because they all want to create a comprehensive environment for the next generation workplace and next generation access layer. And they need a more comprehensive kind of offering. And also, as the airheads community get bigger, our projects get bigger, we have more global accounts,
right,
and they need the distributed footprint to service them, to deliver product, to do all the quick quotation. And I think this Hewlett-Packard Enterprise will give us a perfect opportunity to deliver it. Now, may I turn the table around and ask you a question?
We'll see.
Okay. Okay. So in Aruba, we are a feisty bunch, and we wake up in the morning when we think about that 5-letter word as a competitor. We have a surge of energy, we eat raw red beef for breakfast, right? And we go out and duke it out with them, right? And how does it blend into the HP culture?
So we have been working very hard to return to our roots as an entrepreneur and the founder of Silicon Valley. And my view is you are going to fit right in here because everyone in this organization and everyone in this audience wants to win. And this is a new vector that we can jointly win on with a great technology and a great team. So I think you're going to be an inspiration to us, and I hope in return we're going to open up new corridors. We hope we will help Aruba just be something that you never even dreamed could be possible.
Absolutely.
And our mutual objective is to beat the 5-letter competitor in the marketplace.
And I think one of the biggest tools that we would like to leverage is the group.
Exactly.
Right? This is the asset that we should leverage.
And we reach customers through this audience in 170 countries. I promise, when we're done, you'll be able to buy Aruba gear on Mount Everest. And if we do that, it'll be a huge winner. Thank you so much, Dom. You're the best.